the most common one that I got growing up is like whitewashed. Like,
yes, that was a thing for me, bro. I always got that.
what do you mean I'm whitewashed? 'Cause, like, I don't talk a certain
What does that
way.
even mean, bro?
Exactly.
Like, I don't have certain characteristics that black people are supposed to have. Like, what does that even mean?
Watch
Like,
a movie and think black people are supposed to sag their pants and cuss and
right.
have felony charges. Like, what do you mean I'm whitewashed? I'm at school. I'm sitting in here learning. I'm just minding my business. Like, what do you mean I'm whitewashed? Like, oh,
Makes zero sense.
you don't like extra fried chicken and Kool-Aid? You're whitewashed. You don't like
Watermelon.
Yeah, like, it's like, bro,
like what does that even mean, bro?
Like, yo, you know it is. It's your boy Timbo. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but a lot has been going on in the world right now, and I think it's good to make a video about awareness of the Black Lives Matter movement and the protests and things that are going on. With me on this episode is my boy Wes. We played basketball in college for a couple years, and he's a really good friend of mine. He's African American as well as I am, and we just want to talk about things we experienced in our life and some of the things going on, because I think awareness is really important. So, my boy Wes here, you can say what's up, Wes.
What is up, y'all? Thanks for having me, Tim. Really appreciate it. It's definitely something that I've been wanting to have just get open with. In terms of this topic, I've just really been wanting to talk about it, but haven't had that many people, I guess, trusted that many people to really talk about it with, just because of feeling like they couldn't really relate. So I'm excited to be here and just have like a topic of discussion with you, bro. I think this is gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah, I feel you on that, especially because like it's so sensitive that you want to be comfortable doing it, but you also like want to be comfortable saying it and doing it. But a big thing is like your platform. Like, I know, like, I like have younger audience who watch some of the gaming channels and stuff on YouTube. So for them, like, I know they watch me game all the time, but I think it's good that I try to use what I do have and expand and let people know like this is a serious topic.
No, bro, it's real serious, dude, and I didn't realize how serious it was until, obviously I knew it was serious growing up as a kid, but seeing the lives of black people taken by law enforcement and by, just
it's crazy.
White supremacists or whoever maybe it's insane, dude.
So like, how do you feel about like everything? Like, what's your opinion on everything going on?
Hold on, bro. I got a kid on me. Let me get this food. I got him. How do I feel, bro? At first, man, I went through like an entire like array of emotions. Like, I didn't know what to feel, bro, because it was something that like I had never really dealt with like firsthand as an adult, at least. You know what I mean? I kind of always had how do I say it? I kind of always had like adults, not to protect me, but to kind of speak for me. Like, my parents, as a kid, you kind of have your parents to speak up for you or whatever. But now as an adult, it's like, in having these problems like really actually affect me, like in my relationships, it's just crazy, bro. Like, I never really thought, like, I was hanging out with my friend Millie, and she's white, and not that matters, but one thing I appreciate about it is just like how sensitive she is to the topic. But
yeah, that's very
which is awesome, bro, because I have some friends that are like, I'll ask them, hey, what do you think about it? And they just happen to be white, and they're like, oh, I haven't really paid much attention to it. And it's like, wait, what?
Like
what?
Like,
have you not paid much attention
like, to so many dying?
Yeah, like,
care? Like, bro, what do you mean you don't
exactly
pay attention?
It's like, what do you mean? Like, I'm dumb confused. Like,
and that's honestly like a big thing now. I see like people are getting exposed because like,
bro,
even if like you're not racist or anything, like, you could still speak up for what's right and wrong. You could still
like
right now,
people
Black
dying.
Tuesday, you could post a black screen and support and give awareness. People are like, oh, I don't care, or it's not important, or I haven't paid attention. It's like, bro, what?
you're really getting exposed out here, bro.
Like, if you're with that, I don't know, you just gotta get out of my face and go. 'Cause that's just so.
No, yeah, big facts, bro. But it's
just
like, it's just insane. Like I was saying earlier, like I guess I always kind of had my parents to voice up like confrontation or to voice up. But now as an adult, it's like I'm 27 years old, bro. Like the racism and stuff like that is really affecting me, and it really kind of had me feeling hopeless after Ahmaud Arbery, but really after this George Floyd thing. Like I don't know why it took George Floyd dying, God knows what number he was, you know.
Exactly.
But seeing him die like really messed with my head, bro. Like really messed with my head. Just because you saw cops. Bro, how many cops were there, bro?
4.
Like 4?
4.
Like, hold on,
and
bro.
One
He
was
like
pushing
legit
people
can't
back
breathe,
and
bro.
3 were detaining him. So it's like.
Right. And then you see other videos, and the cops are like, at one point there was like 3 cops on him, like literally like leaning on him while he was on the ground, like in handcuffs. Like
what are you doing? Like, he's obviously complying. He's just laying there. Like, what more?
He's laying there, bro.
And like, especially social media, so many like younger kids and stuff have it. It's like growing up, you know, your parents teach you like comply to police officers, listen to what they say, and then you just keep going on, or like you have a better chance of surviving. But now that we're doing that, and we're still, I'm saying, getting persecuted, it's like, what do we do now? Like, what do we tell our younger?
Now what,
like,
though?
I have a younger sister. We're 10 years apart. Like, what do I tell her? Like, when I have a kid, what do I tell them when I have grandkids? Because we're complying and we're listening and we're respecting the law and order, but we're still getting persecuted. What do I tell them? Because
My
it seems
issue,
like
bro.
nothing's working.
No, you're right. But a big issue of mine that I never thought would really be an issue of mine because of maybe just how I was raised, or I was raised in, you know, a predominantly like white community, is like, for what reason are like African Americans, even for sake of example, being pulled over or being detained? Like, you see so many videos now that are coming out that like officers are just strictly, or even people in general, just strictly like profiling black people. Like, for what? Like, there was an instance, I was gonna post this on my IG, which I'm going to, but I just felt like today wasn't a good day to do it. What the heck? It was I remember this is before Stan. I was like how old was I? I think I was like 18. And an officer, I was walking out of my house, bro, like out of my own house, like where I lived, in Valencia, which is like predominantly white people, and he pulled out in front of me, like out in front of my house, saw me, like I made eye contact with him. He saw me get in my car. He then somehow got behind me. He was sitting behind me at the light, which is honestly probably like 100 yards from my front doorstep. Like, I live that close to a busy street. But I got in my car and made a left down McBean, which is like a, like the, how do I say it? It's like a real popular street. Made a left. I drove probably like a mile, maybe half a mile. Realized that he was following me. And honestly, I got kind of nervous because, I don't know, I just don't like cops following me.
Yeah, like anyone would feel nervous if you see a
yeah, like I got nervous.
But it's town, like.
Exactly, bro. But especially black people, like, I got nervous, and so what did I do? I made a U-turn, like, and what did he do? He got over behind me and made that U-turn as well, and over. And I was like, what is going on, bro? Like, why is this fool pulling me over? I'm like hella nervous, bro. Like, I did nothing wrong. He saw where I was coming from. Like, I did nothing wrong. Pulls me over, and proceeds to ask me for like my driver's license, my proof of insurance and stuff. And so I gave him everything.
Well, he thought you stole the car?
I don't know. I have no idea, bro. And he asked me. He took my driver's license and he looked at me and said, "Hold on, bro. What is going on?" SMG is still going off. Oh. He said, "Where are you coming from?" And I was like, what? I was like, you just saw me walk out of my house, like, and you have my driver's license in your hand,
like, it shows
with
your
the address of where you just saw me coming from. Like, why are you asking me where I'm coming from? Like, why did you even pull me over in the first place is what I'm thinking. But, you know, I'm shook at this point because, like, I'll be honest, I was just scared. And I was like, my house? And he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, did I do something wrong? Like, I'm confused. Like, and he was like, oh, your taillight's out. And it's funny because I had just replaced my taillights, like just replaced them. It just so happened that I just replaced them like a week or two prior, or my dad did for me. And I was like, bro, like I had a hoodie on. I remember the sweatshirt I was with, the jacket I was wearing was like a dark gray zip up hoodie. I gotten it from, remember the skate shop Active? I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah.
Brand, yeah, and I got it from there. And I remember, bro, I wore that thing out, bro.
You
like
wore that
I
thing all the
literally,
time.
bro, I wore it all the time. And but yeah, and I was in my basketball shorts for my junior college in that hoodie. And yeah, he just pulled me over, asked me where I was coming from. Like, that was one of my first experiences with the police at age like 18 or 19 of just being racially profiled. Like, I had done nothing. He didn't give me a ticket.
Yeah.
He didn't, nothing, bro. I had insurance, I had everything, but he had just pulled me over
To
after
pull
watching
you
me come
over.
out of my
Literally
house.
to pull you
Yeah, like,
over.
why are you pulling me over, bro? Oh, where are you coming from? Like, did you think I was just like stealing out of that house or something? Or like, what did you think? I'm just confused on why you're pulling me over. Like, I didn't do anything. And so from a very young age, like that was my first encounter with like government officials or
Oh yeah.
cops. Real bad taste in my mouth, bro. Like, I had no tint on my windows. The lights worn out. I had both license plates on. Like, I'm just
Like you
kind
were
of like,
literally racially profiled for something that
bro,
for like the
100%,
randomest thing. Like you came out your driveway,
100%.
showed your address, they quote unquote your taillights out. Like you just fixed it 2 days ago. Like
No, I just fixed it, bro. Like
exactly.
a week ago. Like it was just so strange. But that was one of the first times I was really like racially profiled by police. Um,
Like
but it was just crazy, bro. And so that was like one of the that was kind of like, it just really put a bad taste in my mouth, bro.
oh yeah, for sure. Like
You know, yeah, it's bad.
like I personally never really had that like experience with the police, but I can say I had it all the time in general. Like growing up,
In what?
especially like in general, just like
Oh yeah,
people
yeah,
I know and stuff like that. As far as law enforcement, I haven't, but like you know, your friends make jokes and stuff as a kid, or like they think it's funny when obviously it's not.
yeah. It's not
But
funny,
like
bro.
the most common one that I got growing up is like whitewashed. Like,
Yes, that was a thing for me, bro. I
Like-
always got that.
what do you mean I'm whitewashed? Like, I don't talk a
What
certain
does that
way.
even mean, bro?
Exactly,
Like, I don't have certain characteristics that black people are supposed to have. Like, what does that even mean?
Watch
Like,
a movie and think black people are supposed to sag their pants and cuss and
right.
have felony charges. Like, what do you mean I'm whitewashed? I'm at school. I'm sitting in here learning. I'm just minding my business. Like, what do you mean I'm whitewashed? Like, oh,
Makes zero
you
sense.
don't like extra fried chicken and Kool-Aid? You're whitewashed. You don't like
Watermelon.
Yeah, like, it's like, bro,
Like,
what's
what does that
do with
even mean,
anything?
bro?
Like,
And then when you grow up, it's Hennessy. Like, bro, you
Hey.
don't like Hennessy? No, honestly, I don't like Hennessy. Like,
yeah, it's like, why
it's
do I have
cool,
to
but I
like
don't
that?
like it any more than that. Yeah, like, why do I have to like that? Like,
And I don't see, like, I honestly don't know what's the point of the word whitewash or white. Like,
I don't
do they want us to
understand,
be
bro.
them like,
Came up
like,
with that.
do they want us to turn into be like you guys or like follow your steps? Like, why do we have to be washed and drenched and show characteristics that you guys show? Like, if
Right.
you do like that stuff, okay,
It's-
cool. Doesn't mean you have to bring it up and taunt us and ask us invalid questions. What is the point of
It's
whitewash?
facts, bro. Bro. And it's funny, the more I talk about it, I remember there was the more that I talk about it, the more that I realize that I really am a product of, and I hate to say this, but like of white America. And like I was just kind of taught and raised to like not, to kind of just avoid confrontation in
Yeah.
terms of being black, being a black youth, and now just being black. I think I was just trained to kind of sweep it under the rug and kind of just deal with it and kind of just laugh at it when really it's not funny.
It's not.
It's not, bro. I remember, bro, this is the youngest I could remember. I was I remember exactly where I was sitting. I was in elementary school, sitting at the lunch tables, and it was during summer. And I went to an after-school program, and there was this girl. Her name was Courtney. I'm not gonna say last names, but her name was Courtney, and she was she was a year older than me, bro, and she was popular at in school, and you know how that goes, bro. Not only people that are older than you, but she was a white girl. She was popular. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro, but she just had clout. Like her she had an older bro who I think he was like 16. We were like 11 or 12 at the time, and he drove a truck. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. She just had clout. She was older than me. But I remember us sitting down at the lunch tables one day. It was like it was me, her, and like a couple other people. I don't remember specifically who was there, but I remember her saying, yeah, if I ever brought home someone that looked like you, my dad would say no. Like I'm not allowed to date black people. That's what she said. Like, no, like my dad would not be okay with it. He would be like, no. Like,
what do you mean just no?
Yeah, right. And honestly, bro, it hurt. I remember being hurt. Like, my feelings were hurt because I felt like I didn't do anything.
Like,
I'm a kid, bro. I'm literally 11 years old, and I remember her saying like, no, like, yeah, if I brought someone home that was black, my parents would not allow it. They would be like, no, sorry. I'm sitting here like I didn't even do anything. Like, they don't even know me. Like, so like, bro, and that was something that I just swept under the rug. Like, things like that happened as a kid.
You just pushed aside, but then like,
hey, but I just was taught to kind of just sweep it under the rug. Like, oh, whatever, like no biggie.
Like, yeah, no one wants you anyways. Like, you're nothing special. Like, hey, start like,
right. And so I started to like want to suppress like being an African American, and I was taught that as a kid, bro. Like, so then I would start wearing all the skater stuff. I would start wearing DC, or I'd ask my mom to take me to PacSun in the Vans, because I'd realized that, I mean, yeah, a lot of the stuff I liked, but I was also in the same way like kind of ashamed to be black because of stuff like that. Like, that's what I was taught, bro.
Which is like, how old is that? Like, you're 11 years old. What is that?
Right, right.
Fifth grade, sixth grade, like.
Exactly, bro.
In
like
elementary school, and you're just having a conversation like, I could never bring you home to my parents. They would say no, and then you're like, what are they saying no for? Like,
and she has clout at the time, bro. She was popular, bro. Like, what am I
now you feel like unaccepted, you feel unimportant, especially as a kid. Like, you see someone cool and they like make fun of you or don't accept you. You feel that as a kid. Like, in all honesty,
you feel that, bro.
Like, kids want to be considered cool.
Accepted.
Be accepted.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yes.
So it's like, when they say stuff, it's like, what did I do to hurt you? What did I do to offend you? And then you think about, like, okay, it's my skin color. Like, I can't control how I was born. I can't control how any of that plans out.
And even if I could, and I chose to be black, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, like, if I want to be black, it's good. I like being black.
Yeah.
Like,
now I love
for
it.
you to say I hate to be like, stuff like that, it makes you appreciate those around you and those who see your, like, who you are. Like, those who actually, like, support, like, who are posting about the women who aren't African American, and those who are speaking up, like, yo, that's not cool and stuff like that. You really appreciate them more. Because
no, 100%, bro. Like,
were the opposite, you really think about that. Like, that bad taste in your mouth, it's gonna be there the rest of your life. Like, you're 27, and 16 years later, you remember the girl's name, like her.
Yes, I remember exactly where I was.
Where you were. Like, that shit stings for what, 15? You're gonna remember that the rest of your life, honestly.
Bro, I remember her brother's name. I remember what her mom looked like. I remember everything. I remember what the color of the truck her brother drove. Like, I remember everything, bro.
Exactly. You really
of that moment, of her. Yes, like, but like I said, I was just taught to, like, shove it down. Like, oh, bro, like, whatever, dude. Like, they're just weirdos, oh, whatever. It's not right, but not realizing that's a real problem.
And then if you, like, acting like, oh, it's okay, instead of, like, acting ignorant or, like, cussing or being like, oh, F your parents, they're worthless, now you're whitewashed. Oh, he didn't get mad because I said my dad doesn't like this or that. Like, he's whitewashed. Mm-hmm. A black person would have cussed me out, or they would have said this, or they would have did this, or they would have punched me in the face because they're violent. Like,
But
Why
also
does
I
your
was,
like, come on, like, why is your
like I said, bro, I don't know how was where you grew up. Was there a lot of like black people, or because where I grew up, bro, like it was all white people. So I was like kind of like I was the
I went to a white school,
only kid in my 6th grade
so
class that was black.
yeah, I was the only white person. I went to a white school, and my school was so tiny. It was K through 12, 1,000 people. So like my graduating class was like 55. Like most of my class was like 20 people. Like I went to a really small school, and like my school wasn't as racist as like other schools per se. Like most of my friends and stuff were cool, and they respected me, and the teachers supported me if there was incidents. But what really hit was college.
No way,
like,
bro.
Yeah, because college, that's when like yeah, my friends call me whitewashed in high school, and they'll like make little smirks and stuff, but nothing that like really had me like, oh, I can never bring you home.
He did.
Like, yeah, nothing heated, just like, you know, it wasn't appropriate, but as a kid, you're just like, okay, whatever, it's like ignore it, because you're gonna be like going to the stereotypical like what they want you to do, get angry and fury. But college is a whole different atmosphere. Like you see frats, you see sororities, and they got these color flags, and they got better flags. So they say this. They'll be on social media saying
range,
nigga,
bro.
they be going with the ER, and they just been snapping. They're like, I don't care, 'cause that's how my family raised me. This is our America. This is our land. Like we don't need you. As if like we didn't get dragged on the boat and we didn't build most of this stuff. And like all these African Americans are dying, and the only thing they're talking about is like, oh, they're looting and taking millions of things. Like they're so worried about monetizing rather than human life. It's just crazy. And you really see that in college. A lot of people in college are the ones who are like really, you know, speaking up. Like my little sister, she's what, 13. She's not like on social media talking about this or posting. Like little kids aren't doing that. It's like the high school, you know, college, the adults, they're the ones out there. And even though we're out there, like these young kids do have social media and they see that, but they're not the ones who are as predominantly racist, you know? It's the adults, because the kids just learn from their parents.
Who they learn from.
It's,
right.
Yeah, they just learn from them. So it's not like they want to be racist, but if you're growing up like that girl and her brother's like, oh, black people are terrible, and her parents are like, never bring a black person home, these monkeys and these, you know, they're white, so they'll probably say ER, these niggers and stuff, and it's like
100%, bro. And
it's like a little kid, you're just like, well, if I don't do that, I'm gonna get in trouble, or like my parents gonna be mad, or something's gonna happen. So you follow what they say. That's what you do. Like you follow what your parents advise you to do as a kid.
That's right, bro.
And so it's not even that like I'm happy in my school. Like, you know, my friends and the white people I was around were race proper. But in college, there's so many diversity and people coming from out of state and here, you really see people's true colors. And honestly, it's cliche as it is, you really see.
Hold on, bro. You're breaking up a little bit. You said you really see what?
Like as cliche it is, you really see people's true colors, like in college.
You do.
Because you see,
especially
like,
during
now,
times like now.
Like people who are speaking up, people who are speaking up to support us, people speaking up against us, those who are silent. Like, there's no way you should be silent at a time like this. Like,
how could you be?
Even if you're Blackout Tuesday, you're posting black screen. Like, that's supportive. Like, you can't post a black screen with no words. Like, bro, come on. That's the simplest form of support. Like,
really pretty simple, bro. Really simple, bro.
Posting selfies and their vacation, like beautiful sun outside. Like, no, it's not.
It's really not, bro.
Like rubber bullets are being shot, people are getting injured. Like this is not a sunny, happy go day. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, it's really sad, bro. Like, I just can't believe that we're living in times like this. Like I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, I literally said to him, I was like, like we're really in this thing. Like we're really living in these times.
Exactly. You would think it would change after hundreds and hundreds of years, but if anything,
it doesn't, bro. It's only gotten worse. Honestly, it's just getting filmed now.
You know, that's what things exactly like Will Smith said. He's like, racism isn't getting worse; it's getting filmed. It's getting publicized.
That's facts.
Like this has always been here, but people are really showing like their opinions and how they feel. And if there wasn't as many video cameras, a lot of these African Americans would be convicted of things they didn't do.
Non-black people white people, Hispanics, all types of races, like walking around protesting with signs that say "My life doesn't matter until Black Lives Matter." That stuff like inspires me, bro. Like really, honestly, cry. Like, it makes me feel so good, bro. Like
Make your selection.
you see like white people or Hispanics walking around like with stuff that says like Latinos for Black Lives, or like you know, just stuff like that really inspires me, bro. And that's what I really hope to see.
You really feel comforted, like
or
we're not alone. You really feel comforted. Like it's a good feeling for sure. Now it'll be a better feeling once we start eliminating this type of American stop dying and stuff. That's what's gonna be the best feeling in the world.
But that's definitely a heavy topic. Like, I hate. What the heck?
Like,
I'm trying to figure out, bro, how these people are getting heavies.
I don't know. Like honestly, I could talk about this, in all honesty, all day right now.
So could I. Bro, I was. When was it? What's today? I'd say like last Wednesday, bro. I was like hurting. Like, I was really going through it, like emotionally. Like I didn't really know what to say, how to feel. Like, do I post on IG? Like, do I just stay quiet? Post on IG meaning, obviously I was reposting a lot, but giving my own 2 cents, you know.
Yeah, like voicing your opinion.
I would, yeah, like voicing my opinion. I didn't even know how to feel. Like, it was a really hard time. Yeah, it was just all still kind of like fresh, and especially with these times coming right on what seems to be the tail end of this virus.
Exactly. That's
why is this all happening
at the same time? Like, you know how rare that is.
Yeah, like why is this all happening right now? Like, I'm hella confused.
Like, you know what's crazy too? Like, a lot of people say that the virus is like not real, fake, like fake.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You haven't heard none since these protests. You haven't heard no, like, you know, more people passing, more cases. You haven't heard none of that.
Unless you go searching.
Yeah.
But what the news is like really covering now is like this movement.
And it's terrible when like they try to put the blame on the coronavirus. African Americans are protesting. It's like, no, it's not our fault that we're helping the world. It's great.
Stupid, bro. I haven't seen what did someone say? I'm tripping now. I'm forgetting. These kids are distracting me.
Alright, they're distracting me too. Especially because it's the finals.
This is fun though.
It's just relaxing. You don't have to be serious. But we do need to win the finals. I want to win the finals. Not even all my shots. I think I'm just gonna go in explosives because everyone's in the house. I'm gonna start going. Shoddy, man.
Yeah, just start throwing bombs.
They just have the shield bubble, so all of them reflect. Dang, shield bubble. I'm not hit by my own bomb. Leaving me with anxiety. So right now, if the game's tied 24-24, they would win because they got the first kill. See what I'm saying?
Yikes.
We gotta make sure we're up one, not tied. Kill 3, I just killed 3, How much seconds left? Oh, man, we got a lot of games.
15.
15 was score. Oh, they're winning by 1. Bro, we have to be up by 1. No ties. Push in.
No.
Killed one.
No. Red or blue?
Oh, my screen went black. Damn, off by 1. That's tough. But
This freaking guy donkey laughing.
And you know what's one thing that is really, what really gets me?
What?
That I've been seeing, and because I try to set up social media, you know one thing that just really just be
Irking you?
some people think it's a joke. Like black people dying. Like, have you seen the hashtag George Floyd challenge? And like white people are like sitting on each other's necks and stuff and laughing.
No way, dude.
I promise you, it's not even funny. It's just so
I'm about to look it up right now.
You type in hashtag George Floyd challenge, bunch of, and it's not even adults. It's like teenager and college kids sitting on each other's neck, bro, laughing like challenge. Oh, I can't breathe. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, someone dying is funny to you. That's like the epitome of ignorance right there. Like, I promise you, type that in the hashtags or go to tags. Like, I'm doing it myself. It's called George Floyd Challenge. Like, I hope they take that off.
Yeah, it's not a tag on my Instagram. I can't find it.
Good, they took it off. It was a tag yesterday. It's called the George Floyd Challenge, and people would sit on each other's necks. And here, I'll send you one right now. Like, some people did hashtags to be searched, and some people didn't. I just sent it to you. I guess this person kept this hashtag, but people are like on Snapchat and Twitter saying it's a challenge.
IG or text?
I sent it on
there we go.
Instagram. It's terrible. Like, I could honestly, like, bro, what is this? Who does this? Like, how is this funny? And like, they put a hashtag so people can see, but some people don't put hashtags. They don't want it to be seen. Like, I don't know.
You know, bro, I don't get this, bro.
And they're like, new challenge, do it. New challenge. And they're tagging all these celebrities and people and all their friends, and then they're doing it on their. Most of them do it on their stories. Because like, I'll see like screenshots posted on Twitter, like Snapchat stories, Instagram stories of them doing it. Not many people are actually posting on their page like that. So it's like, bro, dude.
Man, bro.
This shit's crazy. I don't know what is that. This shit's, excuse my language. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro, this is disgusting, dude.
Like, I don't see how inconsiderate you are. Like, what's wrong with you? If someone is dying, not only do you not help them, but after the fact, days later, people are joking and posting memes and pictures saying, challenge, you do this too, haha, hee hee. Like, someone died. That's someone's brother. That's someone's uncle. That's someone's son. Like, that's someone's teacher. That's someone's mentor. That's someone's influencer. Like, you're not only hurting him because yes, he's gone. You're hurting those around. Like, that's pain that'll never leave. That's very traumatic. Like, and they just play it as a joke.